Okay, we are here looking at the new Arrow video release of John Carpenter's The Thing. It's from a 4K scan of the original negative, supervised by the cinematographer and director, and it looks quite different from the 2K scan from the Interpositive that Sharp Factory released not that long ago, which you can see here. Which was apparently also supervised by the cinematographer, but looks very different. A few things I should say about this release, and also the prior release from Universal, which I also used to have, I no longer have. This Region A release does have a little bit of an over-sharpened look. I don't think it's quite as bad as a lot of people say, and it does push sort of a blue tinge to make it look a little bit more modern. It can give the impression of sharpness and maybe even more detail, which isn't really there. It doesn't quite look like a film from its time. Whereas this one, you might think it looks a bit soft or lacking detail, but it's more authentic filmic release. Some people might prefer the Sharp Factory one or the Universal one before it, which was also criticized for some artificial sharpening and the aspect ratio being wrong. But this one here looks very authentic. The night scenes are the most problematic, where the grain almost looks like noise, it's so thick. The day scenes look wonderful. It looks good in motion though, everything flows really well. And I think it will impress people who remember the film from back in the day. So here's the beautiful new artwork. I prefer it to the Sharp Factory artwork, which is also okay, but this one here really stands out. Here's the back. It has all the special features as we've seen before, plus a few extra things. I'll just go through some of the bits and pieces. It has a brand new audio commentary by podcasters Mike White from the Projection Booth, Patrick Bromley from F This Movie, and Al Gotto from Talk Without Rhythm. Also has the original audio commentary from John Carpenter and actor Kurt Russell, which is a classic. And then a whole bunch of other special features, featurettes and documentaries that you've seen before. I think there might be some new stuff in there. Oh yeah, newly produced fan featurettes. And then inside the slipcover, I've gone for the reversible sleeve with the original artwork, but it does have a version of the slipcover artwork also on the inside, which I'll show you. The disc is obviously on the player, but there's the version of especially the artwork from the front, from the slipcover, but without the hooded jacket framing the picture. Also has a pretty cool booklet with a picture of Kurt Russell there on the front. Photos, essays, artwork. It's quite long booklet, and it's worth checking out. Now this is a beautiful set from my favorite movie of all time. Go get it.